everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Miss Unfortunate and thank you so much for joining me today for this speed build. We do The Sims 4 speed builds and Minecraft builds and stuff on this channel. So if that is something you're into, please stick around, hit the subscribe button if you feel entitled to, and of course the like button that will let YouTube know that I'm worthy enough to be shown off to strangers that don't know that I exist yet. So that'd be really cool. But enough about all that. I am so excited to show you guys this build. I created, it's like a gnome inspired fizzing station or house or something. It is a tiny house. It falls in the tiny house category. So for anyone that's interested in this type of build and want it for a tiny house, there you have it. It is not cheap. I actually don't know exactly how much it costs, but I do know that it is not starter house material. However, it's tiny, so there's that. I created by hand, obviously, or mouse, however way you want to look at it, the little contraption on the outside, and I kind of just imagined it being like the brewing location. We'll have a fizzing station on the inside of the home, but on the exterior, I wanted it to look kind of gnomish. If you guys have played like World of Warcraft or any of these fantasy kind of style games, gnomes are usually known to be the tinkers, a lot of like bits and pieces, baubles and thingies, so I kind of wanted to make this look like that, but I also wanted to tie it into more of a earthy green kind of vibe. So what we kind of came out with is a garden of sorts for a fizzing location for a gnome. Now all the furniture on the inside is normal size. I did put a ladder in there though. I don't know if that was in poor taste or not, but it's in there. And I shrunk the little vehicle that I'll have on the exterior down by one, so it kind of looks like maybe they drive that around. But it seemed like a really fun idea and I had so much fun creating this. I decided to do the garden in a layered style like I've done in my previous build, the medieval castle build. It was very gorgeous and I feel like I didn't have the opportunity to really use that type of style of gardening, so we did that here. I kind of made it look like it was ready to go to be harvested. However, none of the plants that I put down are actually harvestable. So if you do download this lot and you do want to use it as an actual fizzing place and plant your own berries and whatnot, all you have to do is just delete the non-harvestable plants and just put your own down. The grass is already colored and painted for you. There's a line and everything where you can easily place down the plants that you prefer to use instead. But we did go ahead and kind of really bonify the outline of this area of the garden to kind of really show that these are different levels of plants. So I did that with the rocks. You guys know me, I love to use the rocks all the time. So we decided to do that here as well. And then we kind of spray painted everything to look really like lush, ready to go and ready to be gardened. And I love the little gardening entryway that we used from, I believe that is Eco Lifestyle. Very cute. I don't think I've used it as of yet, so it was really exciting to use it in this build. I don't know, something about it just screams community garden or just a really cute garden entrance. I suppose we should have added the word garden in the title somewhere. I might still do that. We'll see. I decided to use 3 different types of plants. I wasn't going to go too crazy and have several different colored plants all over the place because I thought that would take away from the more industrial steampunky gnomey vibe. So I decided to just do 3 different types or 3 different colors, and that will be separated per tier of the garden. And like I said, it is ready to go if you actually want to just knock these out and just put in your own plants. And I decided to do it, I think one of my most favorite parts of doing any of my builds now is the exterior or just the landscaping. That used to be the most dreadful point of a build for me because I just didn't know how to do it. But now that I know how to kind of manipulate the ground with the terrain tool and the paints, and I'm kind of learning placement of flowers and stuff, sometimes you'll notice it's really random and sometimes I can kind of pull it off. But I will be honest, I'm not too educated on like flower arrangements and placements and stuff like that. In fact, this is my first time attempting to create a contraption, which is that little gnoming device on the side of the home there, if you will. I decided to give the house a very simple shape, especially because we could only work with 64 tiles. I wanted to be sure to get a cute little shape out and plenty of room for at least one or two gnome to live here. And actually this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house, so we fit a lot of stuff in here. And I decided to go more like a kind of like a hump for the roof shape, if you will. And we did go ahead and outline it with that famous gold trim that I just love so much and I can't stop using. And I know I selected blue for the roof here, but we did go ahead and go with red, and you guys will see that. And we are gonna go ahead and place a bunch of trees to kind of frame out the lot. And the reason why I do this is because I really like to place my stuff wherever I want to in the world. Sometimes, very rarely, I will go ahead and leave the backdrop or the background that is already there, but most of the times I am definitely blocking it out and just kind of creating my own world within the lot. I don't know if you guys are into that. Let me know what you guys do. Let me know what you think about that kind of method. I wanted to take it out of reality because we are in Brindleton Bay, one of the farm lots or farm corner lots, and it kept taking me out of the experience every time I looked behind the trees, so that's why we created a backdrop. I definitely recorded the interior, you guys. One of the beauties about not doing too big of a build is that I can record the interior, and everything is pretty much in this video. I didn't have to cut too terribly much out. The only stuff that I ended up cutting out is, you know, decision making. No one wants to have to sit around and watch that. And we just created a really cute kitchen. I would like to think it's cute. We jammed it, we packed it full of random items that you would think would be maybe in a brewing station or just a tinker looking station. I wanted to keep going with almost a medieval fantasy vibe, RPG if you will, on the inside. I don't really feel 100% confident about the way that it turned out. However, I can appreciate these styles that I'm trying to work with and try to test out. I've never done this before, so forgive me if it's not as accurate as it could be. I will definitely do a shout out to Phantasms again. I did not get to do a voiceover for my Pink Palace because I screwed up and everything got recorded in the most horrible of video quality, so I did not want to put you guys through that, so we ended up not using the actual speed build part of the Purple Palace, but I gave Phantasms a shout out there as well. And of course I'm just doing this so you guys know where these ideas are coming from if you want to go check them out as well. But I wanted to say that I got the idea of using a few of these items, not all of them of course, but a few of them from her gnome build. And the gnome build has been out for quite a while now. She does not have a speed build on it, but she did pull it apart to show you how she did everything. That lady is so genius. She's so inspiring, and I'm just so like floored every time she shares something with us because she's so sweet. She wants us all to build to the best of our abilities, so she shares things like that and like how to use the tool mod to the best of your abilities. So please give her a look. She is amazing and you will not regret it. Very inspiring as well. I may have already said that. But we are obviously on the second floor of the build, and we have 2 bedrooms. Yes, they are tiny, but who needs a lot of room in their bedroom anyway, especially if your main job is to be a gnome that does fizzing, so you're probably not spending a lot of your time in the room anyway. I struggled so much with these rooms because it just didn't feel gnome to me. I still don't think they do, so what I did is, to the best of my abilities, I tried to just make them look cozy and whatever. I will be honest with you guys, I have nothing to hide, so I will let you know I did struggle with those rooms, but I do think they did turn out pretty cute, so that's nice. And that's really what we go for in the end on this channel, is cute and functional. Speaking of functionable, this build should be 100% user friendly. You should be able to play in this if you want to. I always try to create all of my builds to be playable, as that is half of the other side of the game. I think it'd be really nice for you guys to be able to use this. And as always, if you guys do end up using these builds, please send me screenshots, or if you take photo shoots or something, I would love to see them in action. I don't know, it's just a really cool feeling when people tell you that they're going to use your creations. So don't be shy and let your creators know that you're using them and send them pictures, because I know they just love them. But you guys, that's all this round, and actually I didn't get around to the stuff I actually wanted to talk about. I know I've been meaning to talk about my vacation and how it went and my new nephew and all that kind of stuff, but we're out of time. I will probably be talking about that kind of stuff in my live streams on YouTube or in my Minecraft videos. However, I'm gonna get out of your way so you can watch the tour on this bad boy. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you got Gnome vibes, and let me know down in the comment below what your favorite part was. Don't forget to hit the like button that lets YouTube know that I can be shown off to strangers that have never seen me before. And if you're new here to the channel, please don't forget to hit subscribe if you enjoyed your time here. You guys take care. Bye!
Only took one look and I was falling. I knew it from the moment that I saw. Ocean not so deep that I could fall in. I didn't care about all of your flaws, and I dream about you from time to time. Then wake up thinking that you're still mine. I look across and expect to see your face, to remember you're 1,000 miles away. Used to lift me up and now I'm falling. Since you left I've drifted out to sea. All the nights we danced